What's going on, everybody? It's QBZ back in the division. Welcome back, guys. I'm going to start doing this. I'm actually re-recording this because the game audio was way too loud on the previous iteration of this video, which we're basically going to check out what is at the base of operations special equipment vendor. I hate to tell you guys, there's nothing really worth buying this week, unfortunately. First up, we've got the Historian. It's got 168% headshot damage. Bonus is high end, of course. 38.3k damage base, 300 RPM, and 10 round magazine. The accuracy on this gun is actually pretty good, along with the reload speed and the range and stability. The only bad thing about this gun is that it has some pretty mediocre perks. Out of this gun, it only really has one good perk. If a gun had 2 out of 3 perks, I could recommend it, but this gun only really has one good perk, and that perk is Prepared. Damage is increased by 13.5% when more than 40 meters from the target. Also, Intense is not very good because you really don't want to try to light things on fire when you can just use incendiary ammo if you really want to do that. Other than that, there's nothing else to go along with it. The next perk that was on there, final perk that was on there, is Harmful. The bleed status, you're not really going to be dependent on bleeding out targets at the end game where you'll be purchasing this gun, and it makes this gun even more useless than it already is. So definitely pass on the Historian. The next up is the Tactical ACR Assault Rifle, 760 rounds per second, 30 round mag, and almost 7,000 damage per round. Not too bad, not too shabby. I would actually pick this up because I love the way the ACR plays and feels. It has balance, which reaches max accuracy faster when shouldering, Provident, which is absolutely garbage on anything that's not a sniper rifle, and Swift. This gun actually has 2 pretty good perks, but considering it's in-game, you're definitely going to want something that increases damage, armor damage to elites and named enemies, and you're going to also want something that maybe can heal you, keep you sustained, or you'll want something that'll increase headshot damage such as Brutal. However, this gun does not have either one of those things, but if you're willing to compromise on the armor destruction value and like a talent such as Predatory or Destructive or even Ferocious, then you could pick this gun up, but for 1,000 Phoenix marks, I would definitely pass. Next up is the Police MK17. It has Restored, Unforgiving, and Meticulous. Meticulous is okay, but I run the Lone Star gear set, so I really won't need to run this as much as previously before, so I tend to kind of avoid any guns that have Meticulous. It also has Unforgiving, which is absolutely useless as well, because at this point in the game, you're not going to want to purposely have lower health segments, because if an enemy looks and blinks at you, you're going to die anyway. And then it has Restored. Yeah. Unless you're running into people in the DZ that like to throw status effects on you, there's really not any point to using it, and I would definitely pass. And finally, it's the PX4 Storm Type F. Has the typical perks. The magazine and the size of the damage is actually pretty good, but I already have a better pistol, so I'm not going to go around to actually purchasing this. It does have, if you're looking for a really good pistol and you didn't craft a good Damascus, this is definitely somewhere you can go, and it's pretty low in Phoenix marks. It has Expert, which deals 100% more damage when 30% when enemies below 30% health, which is actually quite common for pistols to have those perks. It also has Sustain, so if you are running closer, you want to run a sniper, assault rifle, your assault rifle runs out of ammo, and you're not using Lone Star, switching to this and knocking it out with your pistol wouldn't be a bad idea right there. So guys, that is everything that's worth seeing weapon wise at the base of operations special equipment vendor. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think about the rolls on these guns this week? It's gonna definitely be a long week with these bad rolls, as none of these are really worth grinding for. Also, if you don't have a Predator's Mark, you can pick that up, or the Hunter's Faith holster is not a bad choice at all. It's got a pretty good roll on there with protection from elites, and it's also got a good skill haste right there if you're looking for a firearms and electronics build. The Gunslinger Holster, if you're kind of around there, it's pretty good when you stay in cover for more than 10 seconds. I don't find myself staying in cover just with my playstyle, but if you like to stay in cover and stay back and pick people off, it's not a bad talent to have on there. I would definitely re-roll the pistol damage and leave smart cover duration up. If you're going to stay behind cover, you're going to want to have smart cover running anyway. And the Spec Ops holster, sturdy. it's the same perk as the Gunslinger, but it has support station health, which is also something you can use in combination with it. And you also got that empty mod slot on both of those. You would definitely want to reroll the pistol damage on both of those. And the operator's holster is actually really good, considering it crosses the entire gambit and covering all three, which isn't too bad. And it's gear score 204. But the talent recovered is not that good, but I really do like the protection from Elise. And I don't use sticky bombs personally, so I would try to reroll that into health station. So yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I was supposed to end this video sooner, but we're going to end it right now. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. It was pretty, for if you don't have a couple of these things, it's definitely really good. But overall, I would say it's not a very good week for the special equipment vendor. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Peace.